Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got our 3-game set here against the Toronto Blue Jays before we head back home. Looking here at the division for the Blue Jays, they are in 4th, 3.5 back, 5-5 in their last 10, 3.5 back behind the Orioles. And there you guys see, hitting .245, 319 on base. So this will be a video series, or a video where I use the commentary in the game, because I am about to go on vacation and I wanted to put some videos out after missing this previous week due to just busy schedule. So I wanted to get some videos out quickly. So this game and then one of the ASU games this week will be with the default commentary on, and hopefully we'll get back to, just regularly scheduled. But if you like it, you like it. So let me know. Leave some feedback in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. We just won our 2nd series in a row against the Tampa Bay Rays, hoping to do something against this Blue Jays as we continue to make lineup adjustments. Letting Tovar sit on the bench. Can't afford to sit Nacho Alvarez Jr. And now let's get into the games. Enjoy.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and our pitcher tonight, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. That one finds the zone, and we're off and rolling in Toronto.
First pitch,
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
And FaceTiming with his pet.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Dive, and he's got it from his backside. 1 at second to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catch.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third.
Ball, no.
Check swing, no appeal.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Top half of inning number 4. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Austin Riley delivers. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Man at second. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they trail by 1. Yoel Payams on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just missed. And that misses. Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Clement in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
1 down, base is empty. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Springer in now, takes ball one off the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today on the hill, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one. Get deeper in the count, you try to climb the ladder.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's Matt Olson.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Cut off, throw to second, and he's there with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 2 on with 2 away. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Play at the plate. Got him. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if 1 isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And that one pulled foul. Oh, that got away from him.
Base, that hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now for the Jays, Sung-Chae Cheng. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That misses the zone. 1-0. Jimenez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one missing inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Lopez fires. Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Runner on at third. One gone. On the ground. Bliss. The throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And ball one. And a base hit into right center field. And that extends the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a pop-up. Baldwin. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move to the second in Toronto. All tied 1-1. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
199 hits, 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Baldwin will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. Here comes Olsen around third. Relay throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 3-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. On a no. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. There goes the runner. There's the ball. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Cheng around third. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's a one-run game. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way, and it stays fair.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save. Way inside. Gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Misses.
That's a ball.
And now it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there.
Full count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball
Take your
4,
bait,
2
ball
aboard.
4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He hit into a double play his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Max Scherzer is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Chris Bassett gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 1 for 2. Just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Glove flip to second to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Outside, and that's ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
That's the ball. Oh,
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner goes again. He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way.
Runner goes again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And a base hit knocks in a run. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Now a chance for Drake Baldwin. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. And midway in the 4th, Braves 6 and the Blue Jays 2. One of the best arms in the sport. Well struck right field. And it looks like trouble. Coming home. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Brian De La Cruz digs in now. And he pumps it a strike. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. That one not close. 1-1. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 1 for 3. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive that pulled. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lopez fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 8-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ronaldo Lopez gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Headed towards the corner, can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Bichette comes around to score. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. Yoel Payamps comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
1-0.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball outside.
The Jays down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Verdugo makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Now at the plate, Sung-Chae Cheng. And takes low for ball one. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hyams is just 1 strike away. That one inside. Look out.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hey there, mister, what you doing here? What's that look in your eyes? Stripped of football that's left there is fear. Like you just met your team.
Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Pitching in our game today, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have.
Back now in Toronto. And our pitcher in this game, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, center field. Harris under it. Nabs it. 1 away. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Sung Chae Cheng swings through it for strike 1. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Heineman at second. Cheng at first with no outs. And misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out of
Bliss. 1 at second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Late swing fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Off the mark there. 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves 0. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Foul ball there. Alvarez, just 21 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And a base hit into right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Dominant
Ronald
performance for him today, Boo.
Jr.
Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Acuna now. And that one fouled off. Now 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Olsen up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. First and second here, no outs. And 1-2.
They just threw that fastball
One
by
ball,
him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a ball. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Double steal. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. One runs in, the throw in. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Big RBI for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Austin Riley. Hammered on the line, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Ryan Bliss. Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Fly to left his first time. And that's downstairs. Ball
One ball,
one.
no strike.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fought off foul. Riley over at first with one away.
Ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Fly to center his first time. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Braves 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. To the right side, but that rolls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that skips in the dirt. Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Two now.
All 3. Okay.
Swing and a ball popped up. Riley makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Doubled his first time up. On the ground right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. So up next for Toronto, Alan Roden. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled away. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jonathan Clase. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Roden off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. 1 left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Che Cheng next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses. 1-0. The Braves up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Acuna going back. Gone. His second of the year. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jacob Barnes.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him.
Yoel Payams comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Anthony Santander. They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
The Blue Jays down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lucas in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hyams is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.